Okay, now I'm going to show one of the things that I referenced a little bit earlier. I want to remove that header after validating the JWT in the API proxy. I want to remove the header that contains the JWT so I don't propagate that thing, that credential, to the upstream system. So how would I do that? Um, Again, we'll add a policy. This one's going to be a signed message. We've already done a signed message with the remove. Um, and that was for arbitrary X headers, but I want to use the auth header. Um, I'll just call it remove auth z, um, and it's going to be very similar but simpler. I don't need any of this. It'll just be remove headers. Header name will be authorization. And just a comment here. Header names, as you know, in the HTTP specification are case insensitive. So it doesn't really matter if I use capital authorization, lowercase, all uppercase, all lowercase, mixed case. It's all treated the same. It's just the authorization header. That is just how it works with HTTP. So we're going to save this. It's going to say, yep, new version, new revision, yes. Not deployed yet, and also this thing is not attached. So where do I want to attach it? I've got 3 policies here: inject a header, remove some headers, verify the JWT. Maybe I'll add another existing policy and remove authorization. That's the one I want. We're going to put that in there. So after verifying the JWT, I'll remove the header, and then the upstream system will no longer get it. That's kind of what I want to do. We'll save it, we'll deploy it. That'll take a few minutes or a few seconds. And that was revision 6. So we'll flip back over to Cloud Shell, still running, and I should be able to, let's send the actual, not rubbish, but the actual token, which should still be valid. With revision 5, which is still currently handling the requests because the deployment hasn't completed, we're seeing that bearer token transmitted all the way to the upstream, and then the upstream is echoing it back. That's what we wanted to change with revision 6. So as I continue to invoke this, still revision 5 is happening. When we get to revision 6, you'll see the behavior will change, and that header will no longer be being shared with the upstream. Usually it's faster than that. I didn't start a debug session. Let's debug revision 6. Start a debug session on that while we're waiting for it to come up. This token has expired. Oh, that's good. That's a good test. The token has expired. So that existing token expired. And if I want to get another one, I have to do, if you get another one, print that. Oh, I need to, it's not going to let me. I have to log in. I have to refresh. So let's do that. This is going to take me just a moment. Open up this URL and I'll sign in. Bear with me. We'll get a fresh token. That is my user. Yes, I'm signing back in. All good. It's going to give me a code. Flip back. Get the code. I am now logged in, so I should be able to get a new identity token. And then once more, send that in the request. Oh, interesting. Issuer it's saying wrong issuer. That's a little surprising, but it's a good thing we have the debug session started. Okay, so the first one is going to say we did the header injections, and here is the verified JWT, and it's saying, okay, it's a valid JWT. It's signed by the right person, but it's expired. Signature validated, but there's no more time left. It looks like we just missed it. by 1 second, by less than a second on the very first request. And then this one, I think, is a different error, and it's saying the issuer is not. This one's expired. Yeah. This one is now telling me that the issuer is not correct. Yeah, the claim is is. So interesting. What is the issuer claim? Right there, I'm having a hard time getting it. Is. Oh, it's not accounts.google.com. It's https accounts.google.com in this case. So it's a differently shaped um, token. How would I handle that? Well, if I want to use that token, then I'd have to modify this verified JWT instead of accounts.google.com. It's https accounts.google.com. Let me just prove that to you by going here, and we'll echo the token. So this is the actual token that I got from the second time that I ran the original was, the issuer was accounts.google.com. Now the new one, I'm not sure why it's different, but the new one has https // so slightly different. Not sure what happened there, but this one you can see it expires in about an hour. It was issued 2 minutes ago. Still for me, but it's got a different issuer, so we need to modify that. If I modify that like that, save it, deploy, save, I have to confirm, then also deploy, it's now revision 7. That'll take a few moments, and then start a debug session on revision 7. And as that thing's coming up, we should be able to go back to our terminal and send in the new token. This is still the revision 6. So as 7 comes up, you'll see this will begin to work, and the validation will be successful. And you're seeing all these requests are going through. They're not actually reaching revision 7. It's still being handled by revision 6, which is what you're seeing there. Eventually, sometimes it takes more time, sometimes less. Here we go. Now we're at revision 7. The response came back and it said, all good. That token is fine. In the trace, I could see, yep, that was a 200. So we did the header injection, the verified JWT, and then the removal of the JWT so it doesn't get transmitted to the upstream. But here's the JWT verification step, and you can see there's the payload, which is what we saw in that JWT tool. There's the issuer with the HTTPS prefix, and everything else is still good, and we have 56 minutes remaining on this one. Okay, so that's a good example of a little surprise, and we did a little modification. Usually, if you have an IDP, the issuer is going to be stable, and it's not going to change from one JWT to the next. That's a little bit of a surprise for me. So it's a good example of using a signed message after verified JWT in that combination to prevent transmission of the credential to the upstream system. That's the end of this short video. Stay tuned for the next one where we'll show you some more tricks.